Some people just want to watch world fun.
Jeff nails another draft day.
Nailed
Makes
it.
top 5 has 98.
I got
Jason
one more.
just loves some Kevin James.
Fucking Kevin James.
It's the history of bad.
It's bad.
It's the history of bad.
So bad.
It's the history of bad ideas. It's the history of bad.
Oh, yeah.
It's the history of bad.
That's right.
It's the history of bad ideas. Podcast.
Please note that any comments, jokes, questions, maybe anything that we say on the history of bad ideas is all in good fun. And remember, we insult everybody. Our thoughts, opinions, questions, anything else, actions that we do on the show do not reflect any of our employers, organizations, advertisers, or anyone else that is associated with the history of bad ideas. And remember, at the end of the day, it's just a joke. Welcome to the History of Bad Ideas, episode number 415. I'm Jason.
I'm Jeff.
Blake.
The power bottom's here.
So is the intern.
We're like on a roll. It's like 3 weeks in a row everybody's here. Kind of worried about this. Blake, you feeling all right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's called a streak.
He's missing buried wood for this.
I'm distracted. You know, the fact that, yes, correct. I'm missing Curse of Oak Island 1 and 2 episodes for the new season, back to back.
You going to be okay with that?
I don't know. I'm actually more complex by the guy at the restaurant that walked by my table. Now, when I have my readers on like this, and I'm looking down at the table, and
You have
I'm
your
on
flashlight on so you can see the menu.
No, not the flashlight on. But I do have my phone up to my ear like this because, you know, my wife's trying to say, how do I watch Champions League games on Paramount Plus? And I'm trying to walk her through the controller shit.
You tell her you don't.
You tell her you turn on Paramount
Yeah.
Plus?
No, when I'm like this and stuff, and a guy walks by the table, looks at me, he's like, what's up, Chucky? And keeps on going.
He calls you
like
Gruden? John Gruden.
Gruden or the doll?
Gruden's nickname is Chucky.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do I look
Yes.
Chucky-ish?
Yeah, you kind of do.
Now that you mention it.
All right, well.
Well, that's a title for the show right there. Do I look Chucky?
Do I look Chucky-ish? So I was walking by, I was on the phone, and I was like, at first I'm like, do I know you? I don't.
So you acted like the dawn you killed him. Right there in the parking lot.
Well, I sent him an email with bad words in it.
And then you said, that guy over there, Seabass, he's got this round for me. He's got it. That's Seabass. Seabass. You kind of do.
Really?
So did anybody see the tweet that the NFL put out? And they put out, list your top 5 starting at quarterback, running back, 2 receivers, and tight end. Mm-hmm. So I've put out Art Schleister, Maurice Claret, Ray Caruth, Henry Ruggs, and Aaron Hernandez.
Mm-hmm.
Did you get banned?
They blocked me.
NFL did?
I mean, the Art Schleicher pick itself.
Allegedly.
No, there's no alleged with Art Schleicher.
He served prison time.
Aaron Hernandez, allegedly.
It is alleged.
No.
No, it is allegedly because he didn't have time.
He was never convicted.
No, he was convicted,
Oh, yeah, he
but
was.
he never got his appeal.
That's true.
I don't care. he never got his appeal because he killed himself.
Allegedly.
No, he really did.
No.
Yeah, so did Jeffrey Epstein.
Hernandez's girlfriend said that there was a cover-up, and he did not kill himself. He never would.
Oh, he killed himself.
Allegedly. Oh, wow, this is an uplifting day. Thanks, Jim.
No problem.
Hey, start that off.
Right. Who else got banned from Twitter this week?
Brian, did you get banned again?
No,
Suspended?
I've been on a pretty good roll.
Wow.
So I've come to find out that you can't call sports analysts on Twitter stupid idiot morons or you'll get banned.
That'll get you banned.
But you can call every single politician a cunt and nothing happens to you.
Is it did you put it English? The Queen's word?
Capital C.
Okay.
Well, you know what? They probably thought you were talking about the Queen's word.
Yeah. That's perfectly fine.
Those
Perfect.
cheeky cunts.
The Queen's C word.
Yeah, no, I didn't say that.
Oh.
Hey, Jim, you know what? We're on nerdly.co.uk. Good day, Governor.
You know what the difference there is? The politicians you're insulting isn't reporting you to Twitter. Where
Yeah,
stupid
they're-
idiot moron sports reporter is.
Yeah.
I would say stupid idiot morons are more politicians than sports anchors, reporters.
The politician just looks at it, like shakes his head. Yeah,
That was the nicest thing you was called
that's the
today.
nicest thing I was called today. Yeah.
I'm going to go swim Scrooge McDuck style on my money now. Have a good day.
Oh, talking about politicians, did everybody vote today?
No.
Yes,
Yes.
Yes.
No.
I voted twice.
I voted on the Twitter.
I did get a fake Democratic ballot.
I heard that's going around lately.
From Brian Gary.
Yeah. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
He didn't make the cut of endorsed Democratic candidates, so he made his own.
Yep.
Sounds like a great plan to me. Wow.
In other news, Blake's now the mayor of New Cincinnati. He was just standing outside the Bengals stadium just handing out ballots. Who's your options? Blake or other? Going with Blake.
I learned the Twitter polls from you.
I voted for other.
You didn't vote for Affleck, pure evil?
Affleck.
I don't live within city limits, so I couldn't.
Affleck.
Emperor Palpatine.
Matter of fact, Jim, you're the only one that lives in city limits.
Yes, I
Cincinnati
am.
City.
Did you vote for the mayor today? No. Cincinnati. So
Again, it was the giant douche versus the turd sandwich.
So in Cincinnati, we won't get too much in politics.
Well, yeah, turd sandwiches and yeah, exactly. Yeah.
We're not going to get into what
like a 90-year-old turd sandwich.
Oh, yeah.
90-year-old
That's
turd
been
sandwiches
sitting in
and
the
shit
sun.
Sandwiches.
Versus a 26-year-old turd sandwich. Or,
that hasn't sat in the sun.
26-year-old giant douche.
oh,
douche.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, this turd sandwich has been married before.
To be fair, let's get people out of Cincinnati up to
Yeah,
date.
what, can we get new candidates in here? To
We
run
do,
for
the
shit?
26-year-old.
Yeah.
Yeah, who was the clerk of court, who then ran for
Congress.
the House seat,
Yeah.
but was using money from his clerk of
Court's
court campaign
to finance his
to
house run.
finance his house.
Allegedly.
No, he did that.
And it's double jeopardy. He can't be fined for it because he's using the clerk of court's money to do the house run. So, Jim, I don't know if you know what double jeopardy is, but he's fine. He's fine. If you do two negatives, you're fine.
As long as you leave $1 on that bet and you're wrong, there's a chance you can
Henry
win.
Ruggs drove drunk, but he killed someone, allegedly. So he's double jeopardy. He won't be arrested.
Yeah, it's too
Oh,
soon.
no.
Oh.
It's too soon.
Oh, Jason.
Now you sound like my parents' disappointment in me. Hi. Moving on. On lighter notes.
Politics suck.
Yeah. So if you look it up, the people running for Cincinnati mayor, the oldest person running, he looks like a thumb with like a big, I don't even know, like Christopher Lloyd hairstyle from Back to the Future. He is not a pleasant man to look at.
No.
I'm not even talking politics. I don't care. I'm just talking looks wise. He is not a pleasant man to look at.
Was
And
like,
Oh, what do I do, Marty? What do I do?
1.1 gigawatts.
Let's go to city council.
Marty, don't have sex with your mom.
Well, let's
wrong movie.
Changing the subject.
Time out, though. He really does. That's scary. That guy's had sex.
Let's go down the hall with the rest of it.
Okay.
So, but changing the subject.
Yeah, let's go
If
to
I
our.
want to get some,
Stump.
let's see if I want to get
Soapbox.
some cute stickers and some stuff online. Where would I go to get some stuff like that?
Well, we would go to Utah. We would go to Etsy and go to Untitled Venus from Everything I Learned from Movies. Jeff, Everything I Learned from Movies.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to get hooked up to your Wi-Fi.
Oh, yeah, it's a new password. I'll get you in
Yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah,
Let me have it. Let me have it.
Movies.
let me
Is that
get
what
it.
you're
Well,
looking
now it's
for?
like. Anyways, go to Etsy, go to Untitled Venus, and go to put in Hobie Pod, and you would save 10%. That's a hell of a deal, Jim. Hell of a deal.
Some stickers or some buttons.
Yep.
Start your Christmas shopping.
Yeah.
No supply chain difficulties there.
No, there isn't. She will get you that. And we bought magnets, and we bought buttons from her.
Buttons.
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 Not buttons.
Buttons.
My buttons.
Buttons.
I got big buttons. I got small buttons. I got magnetic buttons.
So what I did with some of those buttons that we got. I traveled up to Oak Island and threw them in the swamp.
I can't wait for them to find those in 20 years.
Look at this bauble. It's at least 120 years old.
Gary Drayton is going to be so excited.
Blake, I'm very excited.
Will it be Gary Drayton Jr. at that point?
Blake, I'm very excited that you chose us over Oak Island.
I almost didn't show up.
I was shocked.
That's right.
But
I had to eat dinner, so I left.
They teased that they found a History of Bad Ideas button. So on the premiere tonight, this has got to be 4 or 5 years old. 4 to 5
with Etsy's address on the back.
And tidyvenus.com.
tidyvenus.com on the back. Oh, look at this bauble. Oh,
And Tidy Venus at Etsy.
it's not buried wood.
I didn't know. I think it's Knights Templar.
This must be Knights Templar. And then you got to bring on some crazy ass, expert. Oh, Etsy was actually a short nickname for a British pirate who ended up in Utah after converting to Mormonism. So there's a direct connect here between Etsy and Templars and Hobie Island.
Time out. This is old. It has Tumblr on it.
This is an address and directions to Tumblr.
If you take a left, tell hi.
No, we can finally use Tumblr.
If you reach MySpace Tom, you've gone too far.
But if you get to, you can always ask Jeeves for directions as well. He'll help you.
Is it Buried Works of Shakespeare? No, it's Etsy products.
And if you land in Meta,
Step in Meta.
Fuck them.
yeah.
They Meta got rid of the face recognition software on Facebook this week.
Yeah, the facial.
Because they have everybody's face now. They don't need it anymore.
Oh yeah, pretty much they have billions of face recognition.
1 billion.
Yeah.
Faces?
Yeah. Stored in their system.
John Travolta would be so jealous. I want that face.
Just think of the potential.
How many face-off movies you can make from that?
At least 1 billion.
At least. Anyways, big news today. Our bad idea of the week at the end of the show. Nisi got to pick it. She picked one this week, and she even got to pick the number.
Does it involve pilk?
No, it does not. Please explain what pilk is, Jim.
It is pickle milk.
Yes.
But I have no idea if it's pickle juice mixed with milk or what it is. It was just pilk.
Or milk mixed with pickle juice.
Maybe Nisi
Or
shouldn't pick
milk
the bad
made from pickles.
Nisi should not be picking the bad idea
How
of
do
the
you
week.
milk a pickle?
I don't know. Same way you.
I got nipples.
Milk
Pickles got
almond.
nipples.
Or these are cows that are only fed pickles.
No. The pickles
And then
have
milked.
nipples, so you can milk them.
Oh, like almonds.
Yes. Nisi asked us for a new challenge. If you have a food challenge out there, please let us know at Bad Ideas Podcast on Twitter or the History of Bad Ideas Facebook page.
And then we'll deny you.
No, we accept it. Most challenges. Jeff, it started a long time ago with your bologna and whipped cream.
Bologna and whipped cream sandwich?
Yep. How was that?
Not good.
Okay.
Did you get yelled at for eating on air?
That was a 1-star one.
I don't think it was that episode. I think that was an episode where I hadn't eaten that day and I was rushing to get here. So
You had a seafood sub at Subway,
Yeah.
which wasn't seafood, but, alleged seafood.
Imitation seafood.
The imitation seafood is made from fish, which is seafood.
I like when they were trying to explain what tuna was at Subway, and they still couldn't explain it. Well, what you do is you combine it and...
We can't figure out what tuna is, so let's just pay Tom Brady $1 million.
eat fresh.
to not even, to cut him out of our commercial so he can laugh that,
because he doesn't eat
Tom
Subway.
Brady be at
ever.
our commercial.
He does not eat Subway.
Yeah, I don't think it's on his diet.
Penn Station, maybe.
No.
No. Firehouse subs?
No.
Jersey Mike's? Just going to keep going.
No.
Quiznos? Nobody should eat
I don't
Quiznos.
think Subway plan on
Love
anybody
Quiznos.
running
They're gone, but
DNA forensics on their tuna.
Wait a minute, Quiznos
Nobody
is
will
closed?
ever know.
A whole lot of them are.
Really?
Yeah. The closest one to us is in Muncie, Indiana.
Well, you know what? That's what they get for making me wait through where it goes through the little cooker thing. Oh, look, we're watching it cook. Yay.
Yeah,
So you haven't been to a Penn Station lately, have you?
Yeah, but they have really good... I have a beef with Penn
it's got a
Station. They got
grill.
rid of the tuna. The best
Not
sub...
real tuna.
I don't care. It was still good.
Penn Stations was
Penn Station's tuna was amazing. I went in there...
salad sandwich.
I went in there
Maybe
for like 6...
Maybe they were afraid it wasn't tuna.
I went in
They
there on my...
didn't want to get the Subway
They
treatment.
got rid of the sausage also.
What?
Yes, they did. I noticed that one.
So on my birthday, I was going to go to Jersey Mike's, but I didn't want to drive that far. So I decided to go to Penn Station in my in my town here, and I go in. I was like, "Yep, I'll take your tuna." We don't have that. What? How do you not have tuna anymore? It's the best sandwich.
They do have turkey avocado now.
Well, contact the owner of that store. His name's Jim.
Okay.
Complain to him.
I think that's you.
No, it's not.
Oh, okay. Okay. I want to talk to him. Is all Penn Stations got rid of?
Yes. It's not really not his fault.
Why?
They changed their menu and they got rid of a few underselling subs.
They get rid of the chicken salad too?
I don't know.
Well, when did they get rid of this? Because
6 months ago when I...
okay,
Well, maybe you should have
I think they've had
ordered.
chicken salad since then.
You should have gone there and ordered more tuna. Drive their tuna numbers up.
This Jason guy orders one every 6 months. I think this is definitely a high seller. We're good. We're good. Damn it. Damn you, Penn Station. I guess I'll just go to, I don't know, give me another sub place.
Potbelly.
Oh, man.
Blimpies.
Well,
Blimpies.
but Potbelly, you have to wait till it goes to the oven, too.
I know. Potbelly always seems like it's going to be a good food. And it's not bad, but it's always like kind of small and the bread's kind of too thick.
It seems like it will be a good food.
It's enough out of you, Brian.
They have good shakes. Potbelly.
They do.
They have shakes?
I've never
Seems
been.
like Jason's English might
Potbelly.
be decent good.
I take offense to that.
He speaks more goodly.
You know what? I'm tired of your buffoonery. Knock it off.
How do you think we feel?
It's enough out of you, Brian. We should have had Gary back.
Gary's too busy running for city council in Cincinnati.
He looks like a thumb. Twitter poll of the week at Bad Ideas Podcast. We had.
What are we watching this
I'm
week?
jumping to this, and then we can jump back to you. Okay, so simmer down, Chuck.
I want to get the intern's opinion on Squid Game because he finished it.
Well, you know what, Chuck? Simmer down.
All right.
You.
Poll of the week.
I have the microphone, and you will listen to everything I say.
Yeah, we all got one of those.
Damn it!
Now you don't have one. Haha.
You don't actually have to mouth the words, Jason.
Nobody's
No one's
watching.
you anyway.
I'm really upset that you didn't have like Scream and then other.
Yeah.
Other Scream.
So the Twitter poll of the week is: what is your favorite Scream film? Scream, Scream 2, Scream 3, or Scream 4? And with fourth place with 0%, Scream 3.
Justly so. Let's say, justifiably so. That show was awful.
I didn't see it. So.
It was not good.
And with 10%, in third place is Scream 4.
Okay.
And winning 74% to 16% is the original Scream to Scream 2.
Now, the original Scream, that's the one with Michael and Janet Jackson? Because that's why I voted for it.
No,
Yes.
That's a video.
Yeah, no, what we were voting on?
No, that's not a film. That was a video.
I think they used film to make it.
I went through Scream.
I voted for Scary Movie 2.
Which one was fun? No, it's the odd ones. 1 and 3. You want to pick 1 and 3?
Or 5.
Is 5?
I have no clue.
There was an article.
No, Scary Movie 2 was horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, scary movie.
There's a-
That's the one where they had to stay in this haunted house.
Yes.
Grab onto my strong hand.
They had Christopher Elliott. That was on the other day. It was not good. My wife asked me, "What the hell are you watching?" I was like, "Scary Movie 2," and she's like, "Is it any good?" No. Why are you watching? I don't know. No, they
I told you not to bother me when I'm cleaning my vacuuming my
Officer
bedroom.
Dewey. They did. There was an article that they said how they pushed out the weigh-ins from that franchise, and like the weigh-ins are pissed because of how much money they lost out
The
on.
weigh-ins?
Yeah.
You have to weigh in to to be in that movie?
Marlon Wayans.
Oh, sorry. I heard weigh-ins. I don't know.
Well, did they push out? Because wasn't the executive producer Keenan
I'm
Ivory
going to
Wayans?
jump over this table.
The first two movies I
you
think
all.
were done by the Wayans, and then Zucker took over, I think,
Yeah.
for the third and fourth.
Yeah, and so there was a thing that they basically pushed them out, and Marlon was not happy with it, and neither was Keenan.
They did White Chicks.
Yeah.
You should get every film taken away. And Marlon did Dungeons and Dragons.
That was before.
Was it? Wow.
Was it?
We're going to find out. I'll look it up.
Two was
I'll look it up.
Although Dungeons and Dragons was a terrible movie.
It was.
Oh, yes, it was.
It was horrible.
Go ahead, Blake, since you interrupted me. What did you want to talk to intern about here?
Well, first I want to talk about, I started Midnight Mass.
Of course, why would he start with you, Brian? Let's just go right to himself.
I would rather him get everything out of it.
That's right. I got to get this all out, and then I can get it.
So she
Midnight
said.
Mass, that stars Saracen himself, number 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blake has no idea who that is.
No, I don't.
QB1, Dylan Panthers.
Oh, no.
Go ahead.
No, but it's the same crew that did The Haunting of Hill House and The Haunting of Bly Manor.
Are they making another one of that? Another
But it
season?
does star.
Yeah, and a couple of the actors and the directors are
Saracen.
in there.
Yes.
Yes.
Zach Gilford.
That's
Yeah.
not his name. His name's Matt Saracen. Okay, Matt.
Go ahead, Blake. Did you like it?
I'm only halfway through.
Oh, so that whole build up to that?
Yeah, exactly. I started Midnight Mass. That's
Hey,
all I
Brian,
wanted to say.
fuck your opinion on seeing the whole Squid Game. Hey, I saw half a series. You like it? I don't know.
No,
Anyway,
but seriously,
Do you like the supernatural?
when the plot first starts out, you're like, okay, they're building it up and get some clues of, okay, this is what I think it's going to be, and then you're thinking at the end of the series you're going to have this big build up to it, and the big reveal, the big baddie, evil encounter. No, they get right to it, and like it was at episode 3 or 4. I'm like, oh well, now the half of the series, half this episodes, 4 or 5 are going to be them dealing with that big reveal and how it works out through everybody. But it was kind of interesting. I do like it so far. It's pretty good.
how many episodes?
I think 4.
That's it? And you're only halfway?
Yeah.
I saw the first 35 minutes and the last 35 minutes of it.
Did you fall asleep?
No, I started it and
Of
then
the same episode?
No, of the series. I started it and then it got taken away with something else happened, and then I got home from work and my sister was watching it. That was the end.
Well, everything else that happened in between? Fuck it.
Hey, you don't need to see it anymore.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
But the reveal happened in the middle. He doesn't know what it was.
Oh, trust me, I missed a lot.
They are even the same characters. Wait a minute. I think she's watching Ghosts on CBS. Never mind. I'm fine.
You missed Coach Taylor's big speech.
Damn it.
Pumping them up.
Or was it like the It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia version of Lethal Weapon, where halfway through the movie, the actors switch
roles.
I don't know. Again, the character did have a rug situation.
There was a rug. Okay, so
Yes.
The main character is getting out of prison from a DUI accident.
Oh, really?
Yes.
When
that's
you said
not Midnight Mass.
when you said rug, I was.
Yeah, it was.
No, it's not. Oh, yeah, that main character, yeah.
No, the other main character.
Different main character. This is Midnight Mass. Choose your own adventure.
Here, let me be Blake. Oh shit, I was even watching Midnight Mass. My bad. That was a whole different show I was watching.
Different Pickford altogether. My bad.
Again, I was watching Ghosts on CBS. My bad. Totally different.
No, I thought you were still talking about... Never mind.
Just keep digging.
But he's not a main... He's one of the protagonists.
Yeah.
You were watching Evening Mass.
With Father Collins.
Father
In
Guido
it-
Sarducci.
In the name of the Father, the Son.
It was whoever that priest is who just got arrested or convicted of.
You gotta be more
Which
specific.
one?
You gotta be more specific. If you use Prinder, never mind. Stop now. Stop it.
Yeah, typical vampire-ish kind of thing. If you like vampires and
Why are we still talking about
what we do in the shadows now what we do in the shadows is now done, and
Brian. We're never going.
But anyways,
Squid Game
since
good.
I haven't finished Midnight Mass, I'm not going to reveal anything. But now we can talk
about vampires.
Well, maybe. Or drunk drivers, one or the other.
Or drunk driving vampires.
Yeah, exactly.
They just fly into the wall.
And they play football in Las Vegas. Allegedly.
Bat.
All right, so anyways.
And Laszlo's their lawyer.
Yeah.
Object.
But anyways.
What the fuck are we talking about?
Squid Game.
Squid Game. Now that people who wanted to watch it and have watched it and finished, now we can ask
I didn't finish it.
spoiler questions, right? Yeah.
Have you started it?
No.
Okay.
Okay, we can ask spoilers.
But I want to
Are
watch
we
it.
allowed to talk spoilers, Jeff, or no? Or should we speak in ambiguous?
Speaking ambiguous.
All right, so it takes him a while, and he gets his K-pop haircut.
Yeah.
And LeBron criticized the ending, and you did have a comment in our own personal chat line. When I say personal, I'm talking about the Hobie chat line.
Mm-hmm.
That you did not like the ending either as well, which I agree. The very ending, I didn't think it was that good, but I don't think it takes away from the whole series.
No, I don't think the ending takes away from the series, but I guess my biggest, I guess.
Did you see the two big reveals or the one big reveal coming?
I saw one of the two.
Yes, that was the brother story.
The brother line. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, what?
Yeah, the brother thing I saw coming.
Yeah.
Not the other one.
Yeah,
I did not see
you
the
didn't
drunk
see the drunk
driving.
driver coming. Yeah.
Nobody
I
usually
didn't see
does.
the vampire coming in at all.
So was it better than Space Jam 2?
Yes.
Yes.
And I haven't seen Space Jam 2.
I'll be honest, after seeing Space Jam 2, I would probably let my kids, all three of them, watch Squid Game before Space Jam 2 again, because I feel like they would get less damaged from Squid Game than Space Jam 2. That's how bad Space Jam 2 was.
Jim, how's that 2019 Pumpkin Ale treating you?
What you got drinking there, Jim?
I am drinking a New Holland.
It's not new.
Ichabod.
Uh-huh.
It's a pumpkin ale.
Uh-huh.
That has no head.
Yes.
Well, you just had to drink it by 2016. It was bottled in 2016. September 14th, 2016.
Best have drank by a long time ago.
Well, the good news is you can still see the pumpkin seeds on the bottom, so you're fine.
There's definite sediment on the bottom of this beer.
Well, it's not like it's a Red Dog.
Red Dog.
We were evil.
I guess I kind of earned this beer then. After serving like Red Dogs that had been in my house, like 4 different houses I moved into. Like one was in a closet for about 2 years. Then they eventually got put into the fridge. So after about 12 years, we're in a fantasy football draft, and somebody's like, "Can you get me a beer?" I'm like, what do you want? Oh, just give me anything. So he got the 14-year-old Red Dog.
Did he proceed to puke?
He gagged.
Red Dog, though, never went out of style. I'll be honest. Do they still make it?
Was it ever in
They
style?
came back and started making it again. I don't know if, if they're still making
I drank it. Mainly because you could turn the logo upside down and it looked like Batman eating out Catwoman.
Yeah. That's it. That's a very specific reason to buy beer.
I mean, it wasn't as good as Red Wolf, but that
It was before the internet.
Actually, Red Wolf was delicious beer.
Yes.
I don't remember Red Wolf.
Didn't last as long.
That was Catwoman eating out Batman.
Yeah.
If you
Yes.
flipped it upside down. Dungeons and Dragons came out in December 2000. Scary Movie came out in July 2000.
Scary Movie 2 is what we were talking about, though.
Oh, yeah, Scary Movie 2 was after Dungeons and Dragons. So, we're fine. Anything. Real quick, anybody else?
Marlon Wayans in Scary Movie 1?
Yeah.
Okay. I
Yeah.
remember he was in 2. I didn't remember.
Yep. He was in 1.
I knew other Wayanses were. I couldn't remember if Marlon was.
Yes.
And Sean. SW1.
I was watching...
And then they went on to do White Chicks.
Speaking of the weigh-ins, I was watching... I was on TV. Don't be a menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the hood.
That is pretty amusing.
It is amusing.
Wrong hole, fool.
Wait, he has sex with a girl. I'm pregnant. What? I know. I have 7 kids. I think I know.
Kids, what do you say to him? Are you my daddy?
Anyways, anything else we want to talk about that Blake wants to interrupt?
Ooh, does anybody else watch anything good this week?
Midnight Mass.
Did you?
First couple episodes.
I'm caught up on The Rookie.
We watched the Halloween episode yesterday.
Oh, I did not see that one yet. You can still talk, but
Zombies.
Zombies.
And another guest appearance by Pete Davidson.
Yep.
He plays half brother, right?
Half brother, yeah.
Okay.
He was actually pretty good on it this week.
Yeah, he was. And then, Jason's favorite show, A Million Little Things.
We're 3 episodes behind.
Really?
Yeah.
Theo has now been elected president.
They changed the laws for that.
Oh.
Mainly, Gary really campaigned hard for him.
You know, it was the glitter signs that won it for him, I think.
For Theo, the first thing he did was unfill in the Grand Canyon because it was already filled in because his mom lost the case. So then he had to take it out.
His mom is such a good lawyer; she would not lose that case.
You know, first episode ever of that series, I was like, man, I can't stand this woman. The last episode we saw, I was like, she's the only redeeming quality right now. Only. I can't. Anything else? Ghost?
I'm one episode behind on Ghosts.
We are too. It's not horrible.
But it's not good.
No, it's not good. It's a very network show. A CBS network show.
So it has Mark Harmon and they're solving murders?
Yes. And Richard Mulligan.
Well, Mark Harmon is taking a step back.
Mark Harmon left NCIS.
NCIS? Okay.
He will be a
Which
guest star.
NCIS?
NCIS.
The original.
The one without a city?
The one without a city.
He will be probably making guest appearances, but it's now headed by Gary Cole.
I love Gary Cole. Gary Cole's awesome.
Yeah, I'm going to need you to come in this weekend.
I think you said Gary Coleman.
Goldberg.
I think you said
Gary
Gary
Coleman.
Coleman.
Is Gary Coleman alive still?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
That'll still
What
be
you
better.
talking about, NCIS?
He's playing his.
Talking about it, yeah.
What you talking about, Denozio?
He's playing with his trains up
It's
into
not a
heaven.
show anymore.
How many NCIS shows are there?
At
There's
least 3.
There's Hawaii,
That's the new one.
New Orleans.
That was the one that's been on for
Miami?
some years that they left.
No, that's
Is that Bacula?
Yeah,
Yeah, that was
Scott
Bacula. And then I think there was one, maybe 2 others that didn't
LA?
really get.
Didn't he do?
Oh yeah, NCIS
NCIS
LA.
LA.
Yeah,
Didn't
that's still
he do
going on.
CSI New Orleans? Bacula?
No, that was NCIS New Orleans.
Oh, that was it. Okay.
No, CSI was in New York.
Miami.
And Cyber, which
Cyber.
I think was out of D.C.
That Cyber's the one that failed, right?
Yes.
Pretty bad.
And CIS Vegas is now out.
Yeah.
Which is a kind of a reboot of the original.
With the same characters. Some of them.
Some of them.
2 of the same character.
NCIS
But
Vegas?
They've introduced at least 4 of them. Come
Well,
back,
two-
but
CSI.
Two of them are
CSI.
lead
Yeah.
actors.
Yes, Blake. The Navy is in Vegas. You're
That's
fine.
right. I was sitting there going, what major naval installations are in Las Vegas?
They have an aircraft carrier. Area 51.
Hey,
Don't talk about it.
where's the headquarters for the Coast Guard? West Virginia. Makes perfect sense.
Well, all the coastline West Virginia has.
Yeah.
And a senator who had 50 years of service who pulled strings.
Yes.
Is that Strom?
No, that was
No.
Bird.
That was Bird. That's
was
right.
Bird.
And West Virginia also has Jim Justice. Jim Justice, you got black lung? Call 1-800-JIM-JUSTICE. I'll get you the money the insurance companies don't want to give you. You got a gun? They're taking it away. Call Jim Justice, 1-800-JIM-JUSTICE.
And they have a senator who keeps holding up the infrastructure bill.
I don't have anything funny on that one, sorry.
Yeah, he sucks.
But are you surprised? Again, the infrastructure bill is going to take away all the coal.
Who knew West Virginia had wielded so much power in the U.S.?
I know.
I mean, jeez, oh, Pete. I mean,
Justice for all.
it is wild and wonderful.
It is one big family there.
It is.
So-
One big family.
Let's. Anything else? You're all good.
I did catch up and watch the 500th episode of SVU last week.
Oh my god.
500.
Do you watch it regularly?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
I haven't seen this season yet of SVU.
It's very good.
So Hobie's going to pass them pretty soon. Okay.
Was it
Yeah.
the original SVU?
Yeah.
well, the only SVU.
Oh,
Yeah, the only one.
But isn't SVU a spinoff of?
Law and
Law
Order,
and Order, yes.
which
SVU.
they just announced they're bringing it back. It was the longest running episodic TV show.
Wait a minute. What's coming back?
The original Law and
Law
Order.
and Order.
Oh wow.
They're bringing it back.
Well, SVU passed the original.
And who's
didn't
starring?
it?
Yeah.
Watterson?
Jeffrey Donovan
Oh
is
yeah.
going to be
that
the
just-
lead character, but they are bringing Watterson back.
Okay. I thought he was dead.
So not Anthony Anderson?
I don't believe so. I haven't seen anything.
He's
about
busy
that.
making Blackish.
He can do both.
Oh, that's the
And they
ending.
can't take Jeremy Sisto away from FBI.
Linus
Jesse L.
Roach?
Martin?
They can still do Linus
Maybe you
Roach.
could bring Jim Caviezel on. Jim Caviezel.
No.
No, he's busy.
Yes.
Being insane, allegedly.
In the membrane.
Him and Dean Cain can go fuck themselves.
Or each other.
I think
I don't know. Jesus probably would have something to say about that.
I heard Frank Grillo's going to come on there too.
Look,
We're not doing it.
you know what Jesus would say about that? Jesus would say, don't affect me. That's what Jesus would say.
They would think that Jesus would have something to say about it.
So I will say that I may owe you an apology. Not Frank Grillo, because fuck him. But I may owe you an apology, Brian. I didn't realize Frank Grillo came back for What If and voiced the character.
Yeah, I tried to tell you that, but you were too busy yelling "Ooh, Freaky Productions" over me every time I tried to say
Hey, let's
something.
keep it serious here, okay? That's enough
Yeah,
of that. We're not going there this
yeah,
week, okay,
yeah.
Brian? Jeez.
Oh, somebody was interrupting the intern?
Yeah.
You know what, Brian? That man had the gall to step away
Damn it,
from...
Blake, that's your job to interrupt people.
I feel cheated.
That man had the...
Yeah.
Oh, my
Yeah, it's pretty shitty, isn't it?
Freaky Production.
He had the gall to do what?
He had the balls, I should say, to step
Jeff,
away.
Did you watch anything?
Shut up! I will hit you, bitch.
But so, no, I hadn't watched anything really worth mentioning this week.
You know,
Just some of the old episodic things I've been watching, you know.
like what?
I'm caught up with, like, the Connors.
Oh, man, I'm not caught up on that.
The Goldbergs?
I'm caught up on the Goldbergs.
We just watched the wedding episode of the Connors. It's pretty good.
We're in a
I was
weird.
disappointed at the wedding episode.
You what?
I was disappointed. It felt like they forced that scene with Fred Savage in it just so they can promote
Yeah.
the Wonder Years, the new Wonder Years. And
What, are they putting the Wonder Years putting people in every show?
sure.
Well, 'cause what Dan Lario was in Goldbergs and
Oh, yeah,
Fred
he
Savage
was.
and the Connors.
Yeah, they're. I mean, they're trying to cross promote the new Wonder Years, which these characters aren't even in because it's set of different people.
Because
and
it's-
actually, I've been watching that. That's a good show. I like.
Is it?
too. Yeah.
Don Cheadle is the voice, right?
Don Cheadle is the voice, the narrator, and one of Jim's favorite actors is the dad.
Dule Hill.
Oh yeah.
Oh, West Wing. Psych.
Gus. Yep. Burton Guster.
Is it kind of like Everybody Hates Chris, except about 20 years earlier?
No one hates him, so
Everybody loves Chris.
Oh, yeah, Everybody Loves... What? I can't remember.
No, it was Everybody Hates Chris.
Yeah, that's what
To
I
be
thought.
fair, Blake watched 3 episodes of that series, so he's fine. He's fine. He got through it.
I missed the scene with the drunk driver.
Oh. Can we talk real quick about what we do in the shadows? Just like 2 minutes here.
sure.
Season finale.
Yeah.
Donald Loge came back.
Yep.
He's an artist.
He learned.
He learned.
He painted on set.
And
Yeah.
what we were talking about last week. Spoilers. Colin's back
Yeah.
As a baby.
as a baby.
Yes.
Energy baby. Energy baby. But like, what do you think about it?
I think it's perfect, because what baby isn't an energy baby? You ever
It's true.
see couples with newborns?
Yeah.
They're
sure.
tired as hell.
They suck the energy away. I did like how he put Guillermo into the coffin and taking care.
Hey, what's this Pedialyte?
There's a hole in there if you need to shit or pee.
He's like, yeah, it was pretty funny.
It
And
was
of course, Nandor goes and he leaves his luggage on the on the
train.
dock for the train because Guillermo's not there to make it.
Yeah. Poor Nandor. It was a really good episode. It was kind of sad, but it was good, though.
Well, it's going to go two ways. You're going to go in 3-4 different sets now,
Yep.
and they eventually all come back, or do they all come back in episode 1?
I don't know.
Oh, that didn't work out. All right.
I want to see Nandor traveling through Europe. That's all I want to see.
Yeah, it is pretty funny.
Staying in hostels.
Yes. Yeah, it was a good show.
Correct.
It was sad, but I'm glad Colin's back. That was a creepy baby.
Yes. Well, and of course, he promises if Guillermo does all this stuff with him, he'll turn him into a vampire on, his home soil
Nandor does,
back
yes.
in the Tigris. And so Guillermo's finally happy. But, Guillermo goes to London with
Nadine.
with
Nadia.
Nadia, sorry.
And do you think he goes back and he finds more Van Helsing?
Yes. I think that's what it leads to.
You think so?
Yeah.
More Van Helsing ancestors?
Yeah. I just like how he had all that stuff, the Pedialyte, a hole in the boat because of the coffin. Well, if he survives,
Yeah.
he's a good bodyguard.
Mm-hmm.
And I never liked the doll, but the doll has really grown on me this year. The
Nadia doll.
Nadia doll.
Oh, yeah.
That has really grown
Well,
on
they
me.
gave her a kind of a personality
Yeah.
in this season. Otherwise, it was just kind of
Yeah.
Nadia doll.
Well, she had Nadia's personality, but
But now it's kind of her own. It's her own character now instead of.
And I still like who's the burned remains, the
Count,
the Count or the Baron?
yeah.
Baron.
Yeah.
And then you also have the gargoyle.
The Gargoyle. I don't know the fact.
Sitting on the
ancient
couch.
ones.
The ancient one.
I love the little Nadia doll when they're chasing her down. They got the Baron on top of the Hellhound. That was the funniest thing I ever saw.
I like the Hellhound.
I do love that. It's a lab. And I did like how Guillermo kept trying to want to talk about their feelings.
Yeah.
Nobody cares. That's fine. We're fine.
right.
The Baron and the ancient one sitting on the couch just chit chatting the whole time as Donald Loach's painting makes me laugh every time. Blake, you want to do some listener feedback?
Listener feedback. Bomb listener feedback. Sponsored this week by Let's Go Jason.
Boo. Down the hall. Down the hall.
All right, we also start off with the first guy.
Number one fan? Can't give yourself a nickname?
A-Pan.
7.
Formerly known as
Dad.
Big D.
Yeah.
Eternals is expected to make $65 million to $75 million in its opening weekend. What are your predictions for opening weekend?
Jeff?
50 million.
Okay. It's only in theaters, not Disney Plus.
I realize, but I know there are still a lot of people not going to theaters,
Okay.
and it's not getting good feedback so far.
No. You said 50 million?
I said 50 million.
Okay. Blake,
50 million and one.
Yes.
what's your prediction? Come on.
50 million and one.
You bastard.
All right. Hold on.
Just take 50 million.
$1.
$1. You're going Price is Right. Brian, go $2. Go 2.
I'll say 69 million.
Yeah.
Nice answer there, Gronk.
Thanks.
Gronk. Jim.
74 million.
Wow. Okay.
Jason.
I'm going 58 million. I don't think it's. I'm with you, Jeff. I think it's not getting good buzz. Nobody really knows these characters. It does. I mean, it has Angelina Jolie in it, but is she a big attraction anymore? I like Chris Pratt was kind of a big name.
She's a ride.
Well played. Well played.
That's for you, Doug.
I don't think it makes money. I don't think it does well. I really don't.
Why didn't they come fight Thanos?
They explain that in there.
Why?
They were busy binge watching Oak Island reruns. They found a button.
All right, that's believable.
I watched 6 or 7 episodes today
Of Oak Island?
of Oak Island.
I'm so jealous.
My first customer came in around 4.
Aren't the Eternals like related to Thanos?
They're made from the Celestials beings, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. I don't
Maybe
know.
cousinish to maybe a different
Second cousin
Celestial.
removed. Even my oldest son really loves Marvel, and we always go see the superhero films and Star Wars and all that. And he's like, he hasn't really mentioned it. Like, he's like, what is it about? I was like, I don't know, buddy. I was like, I don't know the characters enough.
But you didn't know Guardians of the Galaxy.
That's true. But Chris Pratt.
But this one's got Kit Harington.
He is Black Knight in it,
He is.
which
There
I'll
are
take
two,
that.
There are 2 Game of Thrones actors in there.
Yes.
Who's the other one?
Richard Madden.
Rob Stark.
Oh.
We had a
You know nothing, Jon Snow.
a
Was
trivia.
Leslie in it?
I don't think she is. Trivia night, and they were like asking the upcoming Marvel movie that stars these 2 actors who played brothers on Game of Thrones. I'm like, they were not brothers; they were cousins. That was the entire twist of the entire storyline.
Are you going to go see it?
Well, I do want to go see it, but I still have yet to see Shang-Chi.
Really?
Which is like leaving theaters, so
Yeah.
I gotta
Do
find
you have Disney Plus?
I do have Disney Plus.
Shang-Chi is available November 23rd.
So by the end of it, I don't have a big screen movie room
that's
where I want to watch movies on the big screen.
Shang-Chi is definitely visually beautiful. So if you saw it in theaters, I don't blame you at all. It's good just to see it
As
that way.
beautiful as Aquaman.
Aquaman. Did you know Nicole Kidman was coming back at the end of that movie?
That surprised me. I thought that her character, was just there for, the
2 minutes.
introductions, not.
Wait, she came back?
Yeah. Jim really liked Black Manta's story arc.
If he just would have been the beginning to introduce it, would have been fine, and then you can bring it back later.
You can bring it back for Aquaman 2.
Or bring it back for that, what was the name of
The Trench.
the trench?
They said that was going to be his story. Was
The Marianas Trench.
he's just
The
swimming.
trench was going to be actual Black Manta, and they were just using that to kind of hide it, and then no one wanted it, so it got canceled.
Poor Black Manta. What else you got? Blake.
From Randall Holt,
Oh.
who is going to go see extended cut of Rocky IV in theaters.
Already bought my tickets.
When does it come
That
out?
guy.
November 11th.
Okay.
I
Veterans
will not
Day.
be seeing it.
Do they take anything out or just add it?
From what I gather, they've
If they took out all the Russia stuff, it would be better.
The boxing match.
I think they put in more training montages.
More training montages.
I asked what they took out. Brian, please answer.
So I don't believe they removed anything. It was more of a reshoot. Like they cleaned up a lot of the visuals
Okay.
and they added stuff, but they didn't take it. He didn't take anything out.
That's why it's called an extended cut, Jason.
Yeah, but George
He
Lucas,
dies.
reduced-
He
not
dies.
George
reduced
Lucas can
cut.
do stuff like that.
So he's been doing like a behind the scenes series on his Instagram all week, talking with the director about it, and it doesn't look like he took anything out.
Huh.
The one thing that I took away from it that he said that he hated was that he killed Apollo.
Really?
Yeah, he said
Huh.
if he could go back and change anything about the whole arc of the Rocky series, it would be he wouldn't have killed Apollo.
Well, he's re-editing the movie. He could take that out.
Get up, and then he gets up like in a robotic form. Like,
And the thing about that also, which would have made me so much more happier, is if Apollo wouldn't have died, Rocky V wouldn't have been what it was. So Rocky V wouldn't have been a piece of shit.
Tommy Gunn.
Yeah.
Tommy Gunn.
But they had the Don King ripoff in that.
But then would we have Creed and Creed 2?
And-
well, definitely wouldn't have Creed 2.
Balboa. Rocky Balboa.
Yeah, Rocky, like Balboa might have been different, but he seemed to, he didn't say like Creed wouldn't have happened if they wouldn't have killed
Creed
Apollo.
might have happened. Creed 2 wouldn't
They-
have happened.
I'm sure, yeah.
Creed 2 would have been a completely different storyline.
Yes. They would have just...
Are you going to watch Rocky 4, the extended cut, and then watch Creed 2?
Well, what happened is people actually complained that it was too violent, so they just took out all the boxing.
Oh, he punched a man. That's too violent. Michael Myers killed a firefighter. Too violent. He doesn't like first responders.
These ET policemen have guns. We need to take those out and put walkie-talkies in.
Very good call.
That was terrible to watch.
E.T. was terrible to watch.
Well, I know.
It didn't make it
Then
bad.
you watch E.T. with the digitally removed guns and
Is that in all of them now, I wonder?
all of what.
Like, if you go to watch E.T. now,
No, honestly, I think they admitted it was probably a mistake to do that
I don't know why you would put that in.
because
They caved.
somebody gave them pressure and they thought that would be a neat way to put the movie back in theaters and make more money.
What else you got, Blake?
Well, it led us to that great South Park episode.
Well, that's true.
Blake, what you got?
From Kevin at Cincy Explorer. Fun fact, when Daniel Craig first became James Bond, Tobey Maguire was still Spider-Man.
He's Spider-Man still. ...
Are we old?
He returned to Spider-Man.
Yeah, he's still Spider-Man.
That does make me feel old, though. Like, when I saw that, I was like, damn, that was a long time ago. There was Andrew Garfield thrown in there in between that, too.
Ladies and gentlemen, The Weeknd.
The Weeknd.
And yes, we are old. Jeff, we old?
I'm not old.
Oh, okay.
Old man Gruden over there is.
Hey, Chuck, you're up. Get off my lawn.
From Bob. Just Bob. No last name, no
Nope.
nickname, no handle, no Twitter.
Nope.
Just Bob. I read a book recently,
Congrats.
he said. And there was a little nerdy part where they were talking about the Predator movies. Okay. Someone said they were being like Schwarzenegger and being the first person to kill a predator, ... This is being edited, I guess.
Sure.
The main character pointed out that the Predator in the movie killed himself, so technically Danny Glover was the first person to kill a Predator. So, Bob asks us, is Danny Glover tougher than Schwarzenegger?
Always has been.
Always will be, I guess.
He's just getting too old for this shit.
Yeah.
I hope he revokes his diplomatic immunity.
Brian, I'm going to go to you since you're a big action star fan. Is Danny Glover tougher than Schwarzenegger?
No, never.
Really?
No.
He was pretty tough in Gone Fishing.
No.
Schwarzenegger looks like a leather Muppet now.
Yeah, that's because he's old.
I like the diplomatic immunity, Jim. That's good. That's good.
I still like, was it last year when Schwarzenegger got kicked in the back at that, what show was that?
Jackass?
No, it was, there was a crazy guy came up and like kicked him in the back and like the security went to a thing and everybody rushed over to him and he's like, I'm okay. Guy literally like drop kicked him.
Oh, that's right. We
Yeah.
did talk about that. Yeah. I like Schwarzenegger enough. You know, I'm good with him. So,
He's fake tough, though.
Danny Glover always annoyed me, though. He always seemed like
How did Danny Glover
he always
annoy
seemed
you?
like he was old, like old cranky man.
Well, that's because those are the rules they gave him to
That
play.
was his character.
Yeah,
I mean, he was 50. Was he even over 50? He was 40-something when he was too old
I think
for
he was
this
46
shit,
or
wasn't he?
47, wasn't he?
I'm too old for this shit.
Well, again, you only need, what, 20 years on the force
Yeah.
you can retire?
He was decent in Jumanji too, or I guess it would be technically 3.
He was good in the Royal Tenenbaums.
Yep.
I never saw him.
He would have been able to kick Schwarzenegger's ass in the Royal Tenenbaums.
I didn't like his character in The Shooter.
I did not see The Shooter.
Is he older or younger than Mel Gibson?
Older.
I hope he's older because he was the old retiring cop in Lethal Weapon.
I mean, just
but-
because they, tint his hair gray with what little that he had.
And they let Mel Gibson grow his hair out.
Danny Glover's 75 right now.
And how old's Mel Gibson?
I'm getting that right now. Hold on.
69.
Is he?
No, Gronk.
65.
Gronk just wanted to say
So
69.
he's 10 years older
Yep.
than...
All right.
What else we got? Blake, wrap it up here.
From Professor Number One and Doctor Number One, are the Bengals the worst team in the NFL when it comes to playing bad teams?
The Bengals have always been able to play to the level of their opponent.
I'm not going to discuss this game.
It's okay, Jim. I got you.
Bengals
Gotcha.
fucked me, by the way. I picked them in my Survivor League.
That was your fault.
Yeah, that's your
Blew
fault.
it. They blew it.
Never pick Bengals or
Against the
Cleveland.
Jets, a one-win team and a backup quarterback. Mm-hmm. Man, they blew it.
Bengals making backup quarterbacks look good since 1989. 1990.
1968.
68. It's okay, Jim. I got you. I do apologize. That was my fault. I start watching the game. Anytime I watch the Bengals, they start playing awful. I apologize. I will stop watching their games.
I wouldn't say that they're the worst team.
Who do you think is?
I don't know. I just think the Bengals are the most consistent
Against bad teams.
to playing down to the team, to the bad teams that they're playing against.
I'd have to say Jacksonville's probably
Yeah.
the worst team, even playing bad teams or good teams.
Hey,
Since
they got to win.
they were the fastest team to, 100 losses in their history.
They got to have a record or something.
17 straight, right?
Yes.
At one point, or it's more than that though, right?
Thank
Or
God.
did they get their win on 18?
I think they got the win on 18 when they beat the Dolphins.
Thank God the Cons are better at wrestling organizations than football organizations.
But remember 2 years ago when the Bengals were in complete rebuild and everybody was pointing at how the Dolphins were doing things, and that's the team you want to model
Yeah.
yourself around? Fucking
how's
idiots.
that
What are the
working?
Dolphins
Thank you,
have?
Colin Coward, you stupid idiot moron.
How do the
That's one
Dolphins-
of the opinions that I said you were a stupid idiot moron on, and you had me removed from Twitter.
Yeah, you can't remove me from this show.
Okay, well, let's get into a new segment
Told you I
here,
don't want to
Jeff.
talk about that stuff, guys.
Jeff, give me some music for Face Off.
Tiny surgery. I'd like to take his face off. Yes.
Okay, Face Off. It's when we get somebody who writes in, and you get two things, and they have to fight each other, and we get to pick the winners. There's 5 of us, so Blake, you gotta make a decision on this one. I know you like to be in Switzerland. This week, from Doctor Number One, Moby, the singer, DJ. I don't know what he does.
Singer-songwriter.
Okay, Woodstock '99 documentary person.
Moby, famously known for being in an HBO documentary about
Versus
Woodstock.
somebody that in my middle school years, everybody always talked about. I have no idea why. Fatboy Slim.
You don't know why they talked about Flat?
He was a singer.
Well, I mean, he had a couple
Rapper?
of hits that were pretty damn good.
He's another DJ.
Was he on MTV Raps?
He's a DJ.
Yeah.
Is he?
He's another skinny bald DJ. I mean,
Really?
these guys are almost interchangeable.
Oh.
If you
They're almost
if you took their
interchangeable.
face off and swapped them, you wouldn't know the difference.
Oh, I see what you did there.
I would
I think-
because Fatboy Slim does good music and Moby does crap music.
Blake,
No.
did either of these two hit on
Southside?
you?
With Gwen Stefani?
I don't know that.
No.
That was Moby's big hit.
Okay.
Not with Gwen Stefani.
But Jeff, your pick. Who wins?
Fatboy Slim.
Blake?
You know, I actually went back and I was like, I've got several Fatboy Slims in my iTunes
Okay.
that I own. Mm-hmm. And I said, well, damn, what? You know, I know who Moby is. Mm-hmm. So I said, all right, what songs of Moby do I own? None. Then I said, let me go to Greatest Hits, Moby. And then it said,
None.
It said, not allowed to play in your country location. So I said, all right, fuck it.
So you pick Fatboy Slim?
Yeah.
Okay. Brian?
That's a good reason.
Do you like that?
Come back to me.
Jim?
Well, let's see. Well, Fatboy Slim has two fantastic videos. Mm-hmm. And they were big hits.
Christopher Walken.
Yeah.
How can you not go wrong with that guy?
But then Moby.
In your video.
Again, Moby was brought up in How I Met Your Mother, going to New Year's Eve parties, but it turned out it wasn't him. But he got criticized for his album 18. It has 18 songs on it. Mm-hmm. He sold every single one of those 18 songs to commercials and made $1 zillion. So you've all heard a bunch of Moby songs because they're all over commercials.
Okay. So who wins?
I'm going Moby.
Okay. Brian?
Because he monetized himself much better than Fatboy Slim did.
Well, hold on. Who's earned more money, Fatboy Slim or Moby?
I'm going to say Moby probably.
Probably Moby.
You think so?
That's where the money is
Commercial
selling the
jingles?
rights. Yeah.
And Moby, what
commercials, what music is it in? I need to know.
Moby currently has a net worth estimated at $32 million.
He wins.
Fatboy Slim's got to be worth more than that.
$12.
No, $32 million and $1.
That's right. I'm going Fatboy Slim because Moby always comes across as a conceited piece of shit.
As of 2021, Fatboy Slim's net worth is estimated to be $30 million.
Oh!
So-
almost $1.
That's not enough for me to make a decision because that makes them they're equal.
Well, Fatboy Slim's up
earnings.
3-1 here, so I don't think matters what your opinion is. But please pick.
So Moby has a James Bond theme. Did we know that?
Okay.
Yes.
Which one?
What movie?
I don't know. This just says James Bond. James Bond theme.
Okay.
Daniel Craig James Bond movie? Or like
Richard
Pierce Brosnan James Bond?
007.
That's 007's all of them.
Tomorrow Never Dies.
Oh.
Pierce Brosnan?
Ugh. Is that the one with the invisible car?
No.
I can't remember. Is that the one with the Korean guy with all the diamonds in his face?
Was Tomorrow Never Dies? Was that the one with...
Adele?
No, what's her name?
Is that the one with the ice castle? Halle Berry?
No. That's the one with the invisible car.
Oh.
Tomorrow Never Dies has the invisible car?
No!
To make a long story short.
Too late!
Is it the one where he's got a sub that turns into a plane?
That could be, I don't know. Is Tomorrow Never Dies the one with Denise Richards?
Oh, Christmas.
Yeah.
Christmas does come twice a year.
Comes more than once a year.
It's Terry Hatcher.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
She's a bad guy in it. Shocker. Spoilers. Sorry. That's when Terry Hatcher, everybody thought she was like the biggest thing coming out of, with Lois and Clark and that.
Well, it's because she was hanging out with Dean Cain.
Oh, Brian's favorite guy.
Fuck you, Dean Cain.
Still one of the two participants and one of the best chick fight scenes ever in 48 Hours in the Valley. 2 Days in the Valley.
2 Days in the Valley.
Yeah. The only boobage you ever see of one of those ladies.
Brian, what's your pick?
Moby.
Okay. Well, he loses 3-2. Let's see here. Jeff.
No, that'd be me.
You know what? I don't want to pause again. Give me some news of the geek music. Make it up.
Dum. Dum. Dum, dum. Dum. Dum, dum, dum. Dum. Dum, dum, dum. 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 Dum.
News of the Geek.
It's very well done, guys.
Dum.
Hannah's got nothing on you.
Dum.
Okay, we're good now. We're good.
Dum.
Okay. This is a special report. Shut up! This is a special report.
It's a special report on gold dust. I gotta go to the bathroom.
This is Hobie Ace reporter Doug from the Hobie News Network sent this in, affiliate station. And then it was actually, I think Blake put it on our thing too. Okay, folks, buckle up for a ride. This is from Uprocks.
It's the best headline ever.
Yes. Teachers, Texas coach's ex-stripper girlfriend's monkey biting a kid on Halloween has become college football's top story.
I got college
confused.
football's top story. Not the bowl series ratings coming out
ratings
tonight.
that came out today, but no, it's
But this story.
this fucking stripper monkey.
Wait a minute, the monkey's a stripper?
Yeah,
It
part
is,
of the
I know.
show. I was confused
It's
when I
just
first
trying to pay its way through college, Jason.
when I first read the headline. I thought it was the ex-girlfriend who was a stripper, not the girlfriend who was an ex-stripper. So I was way confused.
Brian, Maurice had a rough fall from Friends, so he has to make money somehow. It just keeps going. I like how the story begins. Folks, buckle up because you're about to go on a wild ride. Monday night,
wild.
college football Twitter became enthralled by a story that at first seemed too outrageous to be true.
That was a rumor at first.
Word emerged from an unverified account that claimed a monkey owned by Texas special teams assistant Jeff Banks bit a trick-or-treater on Halloween. Let's see here. Tom Campbell reported on Twitter, I'm hearing a report from a credible source that Texas Longhorns special teams coach Jeff Banks, monkey, allegedly attacked and seriously hurt a young trick-or-treater last night on Halloween. The monkey's jaws apparently had to be pried off the small child. Let's see here.
Shouldn't have taken the monkey's candy.
Earlier in the night, the monkey's owner, Danielle Banks, wrote, Halloween. Hey, neighbors, I've built a haunted house maze at my house. I'm welcoming all kids Sunday, 7 to 9:30 p.m. Adults are welcome to come tonight as well. There's a party from 7 to 11 p.m. Swing by. That's what she wrote. The real story was that Banks is now with the assistant coach, or the coach, is now with an ex-stripper named Danielle, FKA Pole Assassin was her stripper name, which, who was once on Jerry Springer.
Pole Assassin.
Who was once on Jerry Springer, has a monkey named Gia. Gia. G-I-A. How do you say that?
Ja.
Gia.
Gia. Thank you. Who used to assist her in the act. The monkey even has an Instagram which features some incredible content. If you guys watch the video, it is creepy. He is on a stripper pole, literally on his stripper pole.
Yeah, with the pole assassin.
Yes.
College isn't free, Jason.
Yeah. So a monkey now is obviously living at the Banks residence. His girlfriend jumped into the fray on Twitter and confirmed that the incident did take place, but it's not as a vicious bite as initially reported.
Wait, you mean Twitter sources that were deemed credible weren't as credible? I don't believe you.
Everything on the internet is true.
Unless.
Until proven otherwise.
Yes. She also took people on a tour on the backyard to show how far a child had to wander out of the haunted house zone they had set up through multiple gates that said not to go through to get to the monkey's cage habitat where the bite occurred.
Because small children can read signs.
Or if it says monkey that way, I'm going to go see the monkey.
That's right.
Jeff lets people to pet his monkey.
It's Sprockets, time to dance.
Her attorney told her to take the tweets down because it could incriminate her, and so she did. But the internet, being the internet, screenshotted the tweets. Also, the coach, he left his wife and 3 kids to go marry this girl or date her. And
it's a stripper with a monkey that assists in her routine. I mean, how could you not resist?
The best part is that Texas, right before he left his wife and kids, was promoting how great and family-oriented the coaching staff was. And then he literally left a month later. So, good for him. I don't even know what to say about that. If you see a monkey, Jim, what do you do?
You try and pet it.
Oh, okay, every time?
Every time.
Gotcha.
You get it up on the pole.
Gotcha.
It's going to help. Oh, you know, the best part is that's almost like an Onion headline, except it's real.
Yes, and the headline kept going and going. Now some other news from our source.
No, serious news.
Per Blake's #1 news source, Jezebel.com. PJ Novak, the creator and host of the new Hulu anthology series, The Premise, has come, and also was on The Office, has come face-to-face with the real-life premise of a comical twist of errors, with his likeness being used to push face paint and cologne in foreign lands. In an Instagram story, BJ Novak showed the packaging for a brand of face paint sold in Uruguay.
Uruguay.
Called Rainbow Art, which features him smiling mildly towards the packaged tubes of product. Turns out there were slightly different versions of the same photo used to market rain ponchos, cologne, men's electric shavers, and beard trimmers.
And it's actually a freaky-looking photo of him, by the way. It doesn't even look like him.
No.
It is him, but it looks like
it's a very
imposter.
young version.
Yeah.
He quote, years ago, someone mistakenly put an image of me on a public domain site, and now apparently I'm on products all over the world, but I'm too amused to do anything about it.
I think it'd be a good sport about it.
Yeah, he's not suing.
Don't you know who I am? No. Not really.
I think
You're Ryan from The Office.
you're a guy that invented Woof.
You're the fire guy.
Fire guy.
Ryan started the fire.
Quick dive into Google and YouTube will produce endless results in the way of Sylvester Stallone selling ham and Nicolas Cage selling what looks to be nightmares in Japan.
That was creepy.
They did get paid for those probably. So, yeah. So good job. So if you see BJ Novak, if you go to another country and you see him hawking a item, it's probably not his choice. So, I like to see Sylvester Stallone sell ham. I like to see that. Because it is known that actors and actresses do go overseas and do these commercials in China, Japan, Asia, and basically get paid a shit ton of money.
Oh, it's big money.
Yeah.
Oh, this whole concept of Lost in Translation.
Yeah.
Great film.
And it's not like against the Japanese culture to be a sellout or anything.
No.
They could probably make big money doing it in the States, but their career would suffer because people would call them sellouts and whatnot. But in Japan, it actually increases their visibility.
Yeah, Metallica's sold out.
Over and over and over.
Yeah. Arena after arena, they sold out.
Anybody would say that. Any rock band would sell out for money like that.
Oh, and they had the best response to it.
Yep.
Yes, we did. We sold out.
It's a nice segue. Into
Arena and arena over and over again.
Finally, more depressing news. Jim started the depressing news roll earlier today. Per WYMT, recent pictures and videos circulating from a Hazard High School in Kentucky have caused a stir across the country. The principal at the center of viral photos showing students dancing near school officials in women's underwear was also named in a lawsuit filed in 2019, according to the Lexington Herald Leader. Good news is I don't think there's any spell check issues on this one. If there is, Brian, let me know, okay? It's a coming from a newspaper.
Were there any school board elections in Hazard tonight?
We can check.
If so, can I put my name in real quick?
Hazard High School principal.
It's an all-in-one vote. Whoever is mayor is also the principal of the high school.
Hazard High School principal and Hazard mayor, he's also the mayor, Donald Happy Mobilina.
Where's the A?
It's in there. It's in Happy. Was accused, along with two Hazard High School teachers, of not properly chaperoning a school trip in which one student alleges she was raped by another student.
Oh, jeez.
The student alleges in the lawsuit that when she was a junior in 2017, Mobilina and two teachers did not check on students at various points during the trip. The lawsuit, I'm shocked that they went outside of Kentucky. The lawsuit alleges the students drank alcohol and that one student, a boy, physically and sexually assaulted another student, a girl. The former student claims the chaperones did not handle the investigation into her allegations properly. I'm shocked because this principal seems like he's really on the up and up. Mobilini? How about that?
Hey. All right.
You've been kind of hard on me tonight.
No.
That's what she said.
Ah! And the other chaperones have asked the lawsuit to be dismissed, of course.
Hey, can you guys just dismiss that? I don't think it's real. That's not true.
Yeah, it didn't happen.
Maybe Ruggs should do that. Just ask him to dismiss the charges.
Fun fact, in Kentucky and Hazard County, they can do that, and they don't need any proof that it can just be dismissed.
Well, I mean, he is the mayor, so
It's true.
He's also probably the prosecutor and the judge.
And the clerk, of course.
I mean, this is Hazard County, right? The boss runs everything, right?
A jury trial is scheduled for 2022. Just this week, parents at Hazard locals have had mixed reactions to the publicity the story has gotten as a result.
Mixed reactions. What, some people are happy?
Well,
Hey, look at this publicity we got. Awesome. Hey, that's my boy.
this is more about the students dancing near school officials in women's underwear that was out there this week.
Male students in women's underwear.
Yes. Some think the situation...
In front of the entire school.
Yes. Some think the situation has gotten out of hand and have defended school principal and Hazard mayor Happy. Quote, every Hazard High School parent I personally spoke with is in full support of Happy and Hazard High School, said Lauren Asher, alumna of Hazard High School. It's parents, quote, it is parents from other schools that were offended and posted on social media. We love our high school and homecoming week. Parents from rivaling schools in that area have grossly overreacted. Supporters will continue to stand in solidarity to support Happy Mobilini, the staff, and most importantly, the students. Damn it, let my boy dance in girls' underwear.
Happy Mobilini. Is that just going to be the name of our episode?
No, it can't. Asher said that she has two
The
children
Life and Adventures of Happy Mobilini
coming to CBS.
on Hobie Audible.
I think that's more of a Tubi show.
Asher said she has two children who recently graduated from the high school and one child who is still a student there. Some people think it was unacceptable, though, and think it should have never happened. Said, Charlene Crass, I was absolutely disgusted. I've never seen someone in a school position, a school place, a school environment have half-naked kids, dancing on grown-ups. Most members of the crowd at the rally said Mobilini has a charitable nature and is very popular with the students.
Is that why he was handing out 20s and waistbands?
They preferred to stay off camera, but wanted to voice their support for the principal. You get that devil box away from me!
Right.
I'm confused as to why they had to point out the gender of the underwear.
I didn't know underwear had gender.
Apparently it does.
The funniest thing about this, I think I shared it in the group, was that Yahoo ran this story, but they used a picture of Hooters girls
Oh, Hooters girls.
Actual
this-
Hooters waitresses.
with this link trying to get people to click on it.
Yes.
Like,
But some of the female cheerleaders were dressed in Hooter outfits.
right, yeah.
But they weren't, you're right, they weren't students in that photo.
It was like they were adults, like very easily noticeable, not high school students.
It'd be like if they used a photo of Pole Assassin, for the Hazard story as well.
Or anybody from Riverdale.
Yeah.
So...
Or the Saved by the Bell cast.
Yeah.
So not only did he have stripping at the pep rally, and then now he's been named in a lawsuit for not being a
But it was male students doing the stripping, dressed as female students.
Correct. And they were wearing G-strings, but the good news is they're wearing shorts with the G-strings over the shorts. And their faces were blurred out in the photos. Thank goodness.
He got really in depth in this there.
Hey, I looked at. I
He
had to
heard
read
there
the
was
story.
pictures of students in underwear. Of course, he was digging
I had,
deep into it.
I had to, open the link.
Man, no wonder you're popular at your restaurant before Hobie. Hey guys, look at this.
Meanwhile, on Prinder,
Hey Jim, how's that Ichabod coming along?
It's horrible.
Brian, you got any jokes this week?
I do.
Okay, I'll come back to it. Jeff, want to do some box office news?
the box office news and world report of October 29th through October 31st of 2021.
Good job, Brian, updating the dates on here correctly. Good job.
Thanks.
Coming in at number 1, Dune made $15.5 million, a total of $69.5 million on a $165 million budget.
It's almost to 180 million total worldwide.
Yep.
I love the parody posters of Dune. Have you seen any of those floating around? Like the one that I saw is with just a bunch of Joey Tribbiani's "How You Dune."
How you doing?
Has anyone seen this?
Jim has.
We talked about it last week.
Yeah.
Number 2, Halloween Kills made $8.5 million, a total of $86 million on a $20 million budget.
It's doing well. Pretty impressive since it's on Peacock, too.
Number 3, No Time to Die made another $8 million, a total of $133.3 million on a $250 million budget.
Worldwide is doing well.
Because James Bond always does world well. Does well worldwide. This I didn't even know was out. My Hero Academia World Heroes Mission made $6.5 million in its opening weekend on an unknown budget.
Anime, yeah. It's going to do well for
Oh, I know. Jeannie of Hobie is probably thrilled and has probably already seen it because I know her daughter was huge into My Hero Academia. So shout out to you, Jeannie.
Yeah.
You're in our thoughts.
cheesecake.
Still can't believe I left it here, and it was gone before I could get back to get it. And number 5, Venom, Let There Be Carnage, made another $6 million, a total of $190 million on a $100 million budget.
Anyone watch this?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
Nope.
No desire.
First one
I
was
still have yet to see Venom, so
meh.
I saw like maybe a 3-minute clip and thought that was more than I needed to see.
Yeah. Do you want to know the twist at the end?
Sure.
The after credits scene? Seriously, of Carnage?
Oh, of Carnage, I thought you meant of Venom.
No, the new one.
Oh, I don't care.
Okay, spoilers. Next 2 minutes. Here we
2
go.
minutes. It's going to take 2 minutes.
10
to tell me?
seconds.
Okay.
Venom is in a hotel room or something like that, and I don't know what happens, but like everything like starts messing up, and it's when Doctor Strange is helping Spider-Man, and the next thing you know, Venom is now in the MCU.
Oh.
So he's now officially in MCU, and I guess there's a story about Peter Parker being Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And the Venom, the alien symbiote came out to Eddie Brock, and he's like, Peter Parker, I hate that guy. And then that's how it ends.
Oh.
So Doctor Strange brings Venom into the MCU. So
Idiot.
the rumor is that now that Venom is actually in the next Spider-Man film. He makes an appearance.
Oh. Does this mean I have to start caring about it?
No.
So there's your ending.
Does this count as an MCU movie then?
I don't know.
I don't
Not
thi-
sure.
I don't think so.
The last 2 minutes does, I
Yeah,
guess.
this should last 2 minutes.
Yeah, the only thing is, like, I'm not a huge Venom fan anyways, but, like, I wanted to see Woody Harrelson as Carnage, as Cletus Cassidy. I think he would be awesome as the serial killer, but this movie, I don't really care. I'll watch it when it's on FX or whatever it comes on.
Opening November 5th of 2021, we have Eternals.
Well, talking about MCU, following the events of Avengers Endgame, an unexpected tragedy forces the Eternals, ancient aliens who have been living on Earth in secret for thousands of years, out of the shadows to reunite against mankind's most ancient enemy, the Deviants. There you go, Jason.
Sexual deviance?
That's what it's about. You can go tell your son.
Okay. Okay.
And Kumail Nanjiani is in it.
And his abs are impressive in it. His abs are impressive.
You thought Chris Pratt had impressive abs.
Oh, God. Man. I'd like to lick some butter off him. Anyways, moving on.
Selma. Selma Hayek.
Brian's facial reaction when you said that. Ooh. I'm sorry everyone listening can't see that, because, wow.
Hey, Jeff.
Yes, Brian.
Did you know that my grandpa was in a band called The Hinges?
I didn't know that.
They opened for the Doors.
Like that one. I'll probably use that sometime.
I like that one. Okay. Top 5 this week. Top 5.
Your top 5 music is horrible, Jason.
It was shorter than your music.
It doesn't mean it's better.
Top 5 favorite rock bands.
You know, I like it when we get so narrow and specific in our top 5s.
What did you want?
Dude, I can list 100 of these.
I know you could, and I'm sure you did.
Well, then make it more specific for yourself.
I did. I had to.
You know what? I picked this one this week just to give you some music categories. Because, Blake, you don't get enough of your music categories. Because I don't give a shit about music. Blake, you go first. What's your number 5?
All right, these had to be bands that rock. Rock! Not popular music, not progressive, not
It's just your 5 favorite rock bands.
rock bands. So then I had to go, well, what did I actually buy for iTunes? What do I actually listen to?
Ooh, if we're going by what we bought for iTunes, then I wouldn't have a list.
A lot of porn.
Yeah. Since I actually own songs.
Okay.
The only thing I've downloaded from iTunes is a couple of podcasts.
iTunes app.
I didn't even use the app. I downloaded it from my computer.
Go ahead, Blake. What's your number 5? Brian, just pick one from his couch. His sheet.
I actually wrote down 8.
No.
Well, pick 5 and then throw out 3 honorable mentions at the end.
I'm going to number them 1 through 8.
Okay, Brian, you're up. Number 5.
Number 5, Parkway Drive.
What's that?
It's a rock band.
5th favorite rock band.
My 5th favorite rock band.
You know what, asshole? You know what? I'm Frankie Productions.
Look, we're not doing this. Oh, you were going to say something earlier, and you didn't. Why didn't you finish what you were saying?
Jim, number 5 for
He
you.
had the balls to do what?
Nothing. Jim, number 5.
I'm getting to it.
Fuck you all. Jeff, what's your number 5?
My number 5, I'll put my list. I did my list, and then I realized it's very close to the list we did several years ago of our top 5 favorite albums.
Oh, okay.
But my number 5 is Blue October.
Okay. What decade was that?
Current.
Is it?
From the last 20 years. They've been
Okay.
for about 20
Okay, I
years.
got my number 5.
Go ahead.
Steel Dragon.
Oh!
Jim's going fictional rock bands.
I'm not mocking.
From
I'm not mocking.
rock band or
From Rockstar.
Rockstar. I like that movie.
Chris Izzy Cole.
I'm not mocking your pick. I just don't know music, so that's why when I'm asking, is because I generally have no idea.
Parkway Drive is a metal band from Australia.
Okay. Number 5 for me is the singers of Last Train in Clarksville, the Monkees. So
Are they really a rock band or a pop music band?
I don't know, but I figured they would piss you off. So sure, number 5.
No, I like the Monkees, but I wouldn't classify them as a rock band.
Well, for me, I couldn't think of 5. So
I would classify them as rock and roll.
I like the Monkees.
Blake, do you have your number 5 yet?
Jason, break out your 8-sided die.
Woo! 6.
That wasn't your 8-sided die.
Woo! 4. Number 4.
Number 4, The Doors.
Okay.
You know, Brian's grandfather used to be in a band that opened for that.
I know.
The
I was going to
Hinges.
say that they blew the Doors off. But anyways, go ahead.
Woo! Number 7.
Oh, for me?
Yes.
Yeah, because we're going back down.
Oh, that's right. Oasis.
Oh, fuck you. Fucking Oasis.
Fuck you.
Fuck them.
Fuck
The
you.
list
Fuck
is our
you.
top 5.
Fucking Oasis.
They're a rock band.
We're going to be bigger than the Beatles.
They brought back arena rock in the mid-90s.
Although I don't understand why you would call them rock and not the Monkees.
Yeah, fuck you.
I mean, they're just as rock.
All right, you know, I would have known I would have gotten the whole Blur anti-Oasis thing from Jason. Since yours is a big Blur fan, too.
Okay, Jason, what's your number 4?
My number 4 would be Led Zeppelin. Love some Led Zeppelin. Blake's crossing one off his list now.
It's on my honorable mention.
Jim.
I mean, they do sing some great Tolkien lyrics in there.
I Hobie my number 4
Okay.
with Billy and the Boingers.
Oh, and Death Tongue?
Limousine.
Oh, Limousine!
Those are from Bloom County and from Homestar Runner.
Cool. I like that.
I ask this every time. They still making Homestar Runner?
No.
He stopped
Every
again?
once in a while, a new video will pop up, but, well, one, they don't support Flash animation, so they every once in a while they switch their stuff over to YouTube, but it's just
Not the
it's
same.
not as interactive because like with Flash you could like click on things during
Yeah.
the thing and open, so it loses a little in translation.
I actually own the 33 and a third Death Tongue.
You stink, but I love you.
Yes.
Was that on your top 5?
No, but I wish I would have went that route now.
I like your polyester pantsuits
What's your number 4, Jeff?
and your greasy hair.
What's your number 4, Jeff?
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta turn on my phone here. My number 4 is Foo Fighters.
Ah, good one. Okay. I forgot about them.
I couldn't think of 5. Oh, I forgot about the Foo Fighters. They're the biggest rock band around right now.
They're an honorable mention.
They just got inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame 2 days ago.
Yeah.
I forgot about them. You did a lot of research for this, didn't you?
Once it came up with music, I was bored.
When she
I came up with this. I got bored.
but then I knew I'd say Monkeys to see if I could piss Blake off.
Brian, number 4.
Number 4, Shinedown.
Oh, that's a good one.
You have no clue they are.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I love Shinedown. I forgot about them too. Fuck!
I love them. They're not in my top 5.
I have more of their songs that I bought from iTunes than any other one.
Then the Monkees?
Yeah,
You got more Shinedown than the Monkees?
I got tons of Shinedown. Son of a...
Yeah, all 8 Monkey songs.
Monkees had a lot more than 8 songs.
Number 3 for you, Brian.
Number 3 for me, Korn.
Okay.
I like their corn power.
Oh, their Corn Power was great.
If you go to a Shinedown concert, let me know.
I just went to one a couple months ago.
Fuck.
You know, for October, they should get together and call it Candy Corn
Get together with who?
themselves.
Oh,
No. Boo. Jeff, what's your 3?
Can we edit that out?
Nope.
Keep it.
my number 3 is Queensryche.
Oh.
You know, I had a friend in college that loved Queensryche.
I like your friend.
They love
He's got good taste.
And the thing
Or
he kept
she.
telling me is you got to listen to it because it's a whole concept album that tells a
Operation
whole
Mindcrime?
story. Yeah, Operation Mindcrime is probably it. And I never got around to listening to it, but he was adamant. He was one of the best albums ever.
I agree with him. It was in my top 5 favorite albums of all time,
Yeah.
too, when we did that list a couple years ago.
Number 3 for me. There we go. Green Day. Love me some Green Day. So there you go.
I put them in punk.
Green Day. Fuck you.
Yeah, Green Day.
Jim, did you do your 3?
That's so passe.
Oh, go ahead.
I hobied my 3.
Fuck you, Brian.
It's the Folksmen
Ah, yeah.
and Spinal Tap.
Spinal Tap. Same people are in all
exact
3
same
bands.
people, both bands. And they actually had a concert where it was a Spinal Tap concert, and the Folksmen opened up for them and got booed off stage. So they had to go back and change and come out.
Blake, number 3.
Give me a 1-8.
2.
2. I have the Kinks.
Okay. 8.
8. Rage Against the Machine.
Rage.
Jim, number 2.
I will go with Stillwater.
What's that from?
Movie.
Movie Almost Famous.
Yeah.
Hold me close, young tiny dancer.
Number 2 for
Count
me.
the headlights on the highway.
That wasn't Stillwater.
What?
That wasn't Stillwater, but it was in the movie.
It was them singing it in
Yeah.
in the bus
Yes.
or plane. I guess it was a plane, wasn't it?
No, it was a bus.
That was a bus.
That was
That was a
bus.
tour
Okay.
bus. Yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't when the plane was crashed.
Oh, that was the story they told in. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
I like drugs.
Number 2 for me. Bon Jovi.
Only number 2.
Bon Jovi. Really?
Fuck you, Bon
Fuck
Jovi.
you, Bon Jovi.
Fucking Bon
What a bunch of
Jovi.
hacks.
Bon Jovi.
Slippery when wet, man.
Jeff, what's your number 2?
You like their big hair?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Everywhere.
No. My number 2 is Pink Floyd.
Good one. Brian, number 2.
My number 2 is 21 Pilots.
You just saw their concert.
I
Yeah, you
did
just went there.
How many
saw
times
them.
have you seen them?
That would be my 8th show.
Do you stop when you hit 21?
We'll see.
Are they on your list due to recency bias?
No.
I think they're heathens.
So I've seen Shinedown 10 times. I've seen Korn 12 times. And I've seen 21 Pilots 8 times. There's a reason why they're on my top 5 list.
What's your number 1?
My number 1 is U2.
How many times have you seen them?
Only once.
Oh.
On his birthday.
On
Oh,
It
they
was
threw a
the-
birthday party for you?
They did in Louisville.
But
and
they didn't sing happy birthday to
They
him.
did not.
Oh.
So it was the 20th anniversary of Joshua Tree
Yes.
tour, which is my favorite album of theirs.
I think the only band I've seen, or the most I've seen any one band was 4 times.
Jeff, what is your number 1?
My number 1 is Iron Maiden.
Iron Maiden.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool album covers.
Even better music on the album.
Yeah.
But they are cool covers.
Jason, what's your number 1?
Queen.
Hey, that's a great pick.
I can't argue.
Good job,
Queen.
Jason.
Thank you. Love
I like
Queen.
their spin-off band, Prince.
Candy corn. I picked Oasis. Oasis.
It's mind-boggling that people listen to this.
And a decent amount too. It's kind of.
I thought it was a great marketing idea for Korn. All right, I'm sorry.
Are you in marketing?
No.
Maybe you should go get your marketing degree.
Jim, what's your number one?
We are Sex Bomb, and we are here to rock.
Sex bomb.
What is that from?
Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
Edgar Wright.
Number one for you, Blake. Or Jeff, did you do number one?
Yeah, my number one was Iron Maiden.
Oh, that's right.
I'm going to Hobie my number one because actually I have two categories here.
Oh, geez.
And I don't want you to guess what number you haven't told me yet on your 8-sided die, since you probably weren't keeping track.
1.
Correct.
5.
Correct.
7? Did we say 7?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So anyways, I'm going to put
3.
three grunge bands that rock and one that rocks.
Okay,
That's
so-
actually a rock band.
Okay.
Right?
Oasis.
So the one that rocks, of course, that's a rock band is Van Halen.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, I think they've got songs talking about that they rock.
Yeah. And then
That's not them.
it's not
That's Twisted Sister.
not on my honorable
For those about to
mention list.
It's not them either.
Yeah.
rock. Oh, yeah.
For those about to rock.
Then my other three, which would qualify under grunge, I got Soundgarden, Alice in Chains, and Nirvana.
I don't
Wow.
think Nirvana's a rock band.
In my honorable mentions, my grunge band is none of the three you just listed.
Pearl Jam.
Pearl Jam.
Or Belly.
I didn't have Belly.
I wouldn't
or
call
what,
Belly a
Flaming
rock
Trees?
band. I like Belly. I like Flaming Trees.
Hold on. Let's do the honorable. Let's do the listener.
It's true.
Oh, then I'll take back my. Pearl
Let's do the
Jam
listener
honorable
feedback.
mentions. Ignore
feedback.
that I said that.
Their picks, and then if there's any that aren't out there, we can say
Oh, I got plenty that won't be listed.
stop it.
You know, Foo Fighters
Mr.
were a spin-off
Randy
from
Watson.
Nirvana.
And
what?
Sexual Chocolate.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that. Blake.
Sexual Chocolate.
You know, Jim, I'm really disappointed. I figured you would name one band and you didn't.
Which one was that?
Mouse Rat
Ah,
Oh, or Scarecrow Boat,
or Scarecrow.
or Puppy Pendulum, or Penis Pendulum, or Teddy Bear Suicide.
What was Chris Pratt's?
Mouse
That's
Rat.
what-
Okay.
The thing I was doing was just listing when he had that long
Sorry.
list. Of
what about
names that
Sonic
used to go
Death
with.
Monkey?
Ooh.
Or Kathleen Turner Overdrive? Or Barry Jive in the Uptown 5?
Randall Holt.
3 Skin.
Randall
5
Holt.
Skin.
Hey, shut up.
Nothing rhymes with orange. Everything rhymes with orange.
RJ Holt 666. He's not evil.
Did he put the Oniters?
He's just handled that way.
Oh, you
Thank
didn't
you.
put the O-Niners on your list, did you?
That was an honorable mention. I'm just throwing my honorable mentions out there.
Are these all like Satan metal bands he's got?
Randy has number 5, Pink Floyd.
I like Randy's choice.
Number 4, Led Zeppelin. Number 3, Black Sabbath. Number 2, Queensryche. And shocker, he says, number 1, Iron Maiden. Honorable
Pretty damn
mention.
good list.
Honorable mentions: Primus, Rush, Metallica. You know, Jim, they sold out. Megadeth and Dio. Big Dev. Lit.
I think Big Dev is putting us on.
Nickelback. Saliva. Creed / Alter Bridge. Number 1, Coldplay.
So, funny story about Saliva. I saw them. They were opening for Shinedown at Bogart's. Mm-hmm. The guy, lead singer, comes out. They start singing.
Was it Stained?
No, this was Saliva. He's singing. He's got his back to the crowd, and he's like, "Come on, Cleveland, let's go." Everyone kind of gets a little quiet. Keeps going. He's like, "Come on, Cleveland, I need it. Everyone's just kind of looking at him.
He did know, right?
Well, he turns around to the drummer, and he's like, the drummer's shaking his head, and he goes, "Huh, I guess I should get off the bus more often in these cities, huh?"
Go Saliva.
Josie Scott.
Honorable mentions.
He's no longer in the band.
Oh. Is he the country singer now?
Wow.
This is Deb's real list. Black Sabbath, Dio, Judas Priest, AC/DC, and Van Halen. Doctor Number 1 at number... Oh, fuck me. Ace of Base.
I saw the sign. It opened up my mind. I saw the sign.
Are they all Swedish?
Charcuterie.
I knew it.
Epidemiology. It's an indie band. Chumbawamba. Baha Men, and the Knack. Who let the dog?
My Sharona.
Jeff, on your list, is there a Josie and the Pussycats?
There isn't.
Is it on your list?
On my honorable mention list.
Okay.
Is now.
Kevin at Cincinnati Explorer had AC/DC, U2, Queen, Van Halen, and the Beatles.
Did he have the Ruddles?
No.
All you need is cash.
They're more popular than Rod.
Nicky, or New Zealander, Nicky. I was more of a Guitar Hero fan than Rock Band. Doug, number 1 fan. Big D. He had Def Leppard, Queensryche, The Who, Rush,
Who?
and Guns N' Roses.
I expected Jeff to have The Who on his list.
I like The Who, but I mean, I've never actually bought any of their music, so it's tough to say they're my favorite.
And
Was Faith Plus One your favorites? Or were you more of a Timmy and the...
Lords of the Underworld. Yes.
Sean Kuhn at Pittsburgh Nerd had Duran Duran and Motley Crue as number 5s. He hobied it.
I think they should have went on tour together, maybe even done a song together.
Motley Duran band
Duran
mix-up.
Crew. Oh,
They could be with Candy Corn. Number 4, Rolling Stones. Number 3, Queen. Number 2, Van Halen. And number 1, Led Zeppelin. And finally...
Does the Rolling Stones count? Because aren't they just a blue, rhythm and blues cover band?
If Oasis counts, the Rolling Stones count. I'm breaking Oasis. Brian,
He doesn't follow the news, apparently.
Brian,
I'm referencing a Maca story. Go ahead.
a MAGA story?
Maca.
He had Rachel, Bon Jovi, AC/DC, Poison, and Warrant.
Where the down boys go.
Brian, would you stroke the fuzzy wall?
I would.
Okay. Because you're a big fan of Infant Sorrow?
I am. They're.
Brian, what's your honorable mentions? Anything?
Let's see. I had the Killers,
Killer's good.
Pearl Jam, and Incubus.
Not trying to be an asshole. Are the Killers still around?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
They just put out an album 2 months ago, and they were just in Cincinnati last month.
Gotcha. Okay. Anyone else, real quick?
I have 47 honorable
that was it.
mentions that I would like to read off.
My honorable mentions, I had Pearl Jam, as I mentioned before. I had Judas Priest
Okay.
and the River Bottom Nightmare Band.
Gotcha.
Did you have Zack Attack on your van?
God knows. That sucked.
Okay, so, bad idea of the week here. From Nisi. Basically, Paul Rudd, his daughter dressed up as Wasp, and Paul Rudd dressed up as Weird Al Yankovic.
This is not a bad idea. That was fucking awesome.
Yes, but not when your daughter is dressed up as Wasp. He could have been Ant-Man.
Why would you be Ant-Man when you can be Weird Al Yankovic?
Wouldn't you be upset your daughter chose Wasp instead of Ant-Man? You?
Oh, next thing you're going to say, Steve Buscemi dressing up as the character played in the movie.
Hello, fellow kiddos.
Hello, how do you do, fellow kids?
That's right.
Just
Or would have been funny is she dressed up as the Ant-Man and he dressed up as the Wasp.
That was bad idea number 566, because that's the number of episodes you guys have recorded, plus the numbers of singles Weird Al Yankovic has released. Ooh. And breaking news, Cincinnati elected the younger douchebag nozzle instead of the other turd sandwich. So just let you guys know.
Shitburger? Where'd Shitburger come in at the polls?
Third. He wasn't on the actual one.
Yeah, there were only 2 people on the ballot, but
So Affleck, pure evil one.
Affleck. Let's see here. Titles for the show? Anybody have anything?
I have a few.
Go ahead.
I've got a few, not a
I
whole
have
lot.
Gary Drayton Jr.
Okay.
Pickles have nipples. Catwoman eating out Batman.
Nope.
And it's mind-boggling. People listen to this.
Brian?
I'm crippled and I want to listen to Nirvana.
Fuck you, Jason Street.
The monkey was a stripper. Angelina Jolie, The Ride.
No.
Too soon. Oh no, Jason.
Oh, no.
It might be a good food. I think that was it.
Okay. Jeff?
I had drunk driving vampires. What you talking about, NCIS? One big family. She's a ride. Candy corn. And my fifth favorite rock band.
I have, do I look Chuckish? Do I look Chuckish? Are you in marketing?
No.
No.
Lick some butter off him? And I like your friend. I don't know why that made me laugh, Jeff, but it just made me laugh. I have a friend that likes Queen Trick. I like your friend. So what we got here, anybody? What we got?
What you talking about?
I like the
NCIS.
What you talking about, NCIS?
I can do that. That's fine.
Or it's mind-boggling.
I do.
Mind-boggling people listen to this.
I like the pickles have nipples.
Pickles have nipples.
I do like that one. Jeff, pick.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Because I'm between the what you're talking about NCIS or it's mind-boggling that people listen to this.
Okay, you took too long. NCIS it is. Let's go.
Are we able to
I'll
use
pick-
NCIS in one of our titles?
What you talking about? Okay, instead of NCIS, it'll be NCIS.
NKIS. Okay, fine. It's mind-boggling. People listen.
Now you're changing it.
No, you pick. Pick one.
I said NCIS.
Okay, there you go.
What
Roger.
you talking about, NCIS?
Roger says goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Walking Dead to Talking Heads, from comic books to TV sets. There's a history, not so bad. There's the history. It's the history of bad, so bad. The history of bad, it's bad. History of bad ideas. Podcast.
You've been listening to Hobie.